I'm right in a valley in Himachal Pradesh near Simla in the hills of Himalayas. What a beautiful place it is. You see, something that people enjoy right here is peace and tranquility. You may be wondering, what am I doing here? Well, I'm searching for something. And when do you search? You search when you have lost something, losing our way, our peace of mind, and living naturally. This is nature, Mother Nature. Perhaps it's time to correct ourselves. Untimely heavy rains, floods, cyclones are the real examples that we are interfering with the laws of nature. Repeated weather disturbances, global warming, melting of the ice, and the displacement of land to the sea are the real threat to our planet. Some 3 years ago, I was approached by a team of doctors who were researching the causes of diabetes in Southeast Asians and how it could be prevented. When we fall ill, the doctors want to know what we eat, and they start by checking your blood pressure, cholesterol level, and diabetes. Words like junk food, very little exercise, obesity, and too much processed food are commonly heard today. SEMRU is a research center at Sandwell and Birmingham City Hospitals NHS Trust. They were screening people, and those found diabetic or on the borderline are treated so that this horrible disease is controlled or even prevented. They contacted East End Foods to create culturally sensitive food. This gave me a lifeline, as I had lost 3 members of my family to diabetes and heart disease. I joined hands with them, and a charity called Healthy Hearts was founded. A team of doctors suggested that organic food was the natural option. This became a challenge for me, as much work was to be done to source natural food that was grown without the help of pesticide and other chemicals. I started to investigate, and investigate I did. This prompted me to leave Britain, as we wanted to resolve this problem jointly. My journey in search of organic food starts here in Jaipur, in the middle of India. This is a foundation we've been working for 3 years. Here, Wouhra Foundation was doing a great deal of work in training thousands of farmers to grow organic food. The farmer knows the traditional methods, and the foundation trains them to use modern technology so that the farmer is able to grow more food organically. Healthy Hearts and Wouhra Foundation joined hands. Jointly, we have converted 190,000 farmers who are now growing organic food certified by Western authorities in 14 regions of India. Some achievement. We are now some 2,300 meters above the ground. Oh God, beautiful. Now we're going to take a look at the water accumulation. This water has been pumped up from the river downstairs, and they are using hydrant system. And you see all these pipes will feed the plant. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but it's been lovely coming up 2,300 meters up, and it's been beautiful. My team is absolutely fantastic.
First of all, we need to examine what our body needs and how the system handles it. Digestion begins, first of all, in the mouth with initial enzymes, and then in the stomach, the major part of digestion begins. Proteins, the fats, carbohydrates are acted on by enzymes, which are biological agents which help digestion. These produce much smaller particles of these foodstuffs. For example, amino acids, essential fatty acids are produced, together with starch products. These move into the small intestine where the absorption begins. And as well as these being absorbed, essential vitamins such as A, C, E are also absorbed, together with minerals. All of these are necessary for the healthy working of the body. When our bodies are exposed to food which contains pesticides, the pesticides also are absorbed and digested in the same way and will then enter the body. There they can cause deleterious effects to cell membranes or the protective systems of the body against attack by ill health.
It is obvious that if food is grown with the help of chemicals, it will contain residues of chemicals. This body is very robust and resilient, but it is not built to eat chemicals as a part of our diet every day. For example, if you were to take half a glass of pesticides, you will die instantly. But if you were to take a drop of pesticides diluted in a jug of water, your body will be harmed over a period of time.
What is organic food? Well, individuals have their own opinions.
Organic food is nothing but what we used to eat before the man invented pesticides, insecticides, fungicides to increase the per acre output of the product. It did make farmers richer and food cheaper, but in the end we have paid by our health. Organic food really means natural food, and natural food is always healthy because nature is mother, and mother food has never been bad for children.
Organic is traditional farming plus technology. So you have to put in technology in order to see that the traditional farming becomes more productive. Because unless organic farming eventually makes commercial sense, it won't succeed.
Sustainable agriculture is one which can give us consistent results in terms of productivity for a longer period of time. And if you want it to be continuously that way, then in that case you will have to continuously also amend the soil. That means as much you take out, so much at least you will have to put in. Because what you take out of the soil the soil will get depleted. But when you are talking of organic food and when you are talking of organic farming, this depletion is far less than what it is in terms of when you add the chemical fertilizer. Because what happens is the chemical fertilizers will give you a boost to your productivity, but only temporarily. Then they will eat the very root, that is the soil itself, and then they will kill all the bacteria that is helping you to multiply themselves and fix up the nitrogen from the air. That will stop. So once the soil is destroyed, the nation is destroyed. And once the soil is destroyed, then the plant is destroyed. Once the plant is destroyed, your health is destroyed. You simply get no food.
I used urea and heavy pesticides on my land before. Over the years, the quality of my land turned into a very poor state of health. It is more like that alcoholic man. You give him a quarter or bottle, and next day he needs more just to keep his senses to the same level. I couldn't afford any more and stopped all the chemicals and went on to make my own compost with cow dung, earthworms and farm waste. In 30 days, you get natural compost, which is healthy for our land. 5 years on, I get more yield than I ever did before, and I save all the money I spent on chemicals. The banker used to take it all, and I could not afford food for my own family.
It's interesting that last year they published the result from a European-sponsored study in which they spent about £12 million, and they have grown food by organic methods in Newcastle University. And the results was an eye-opener in a way. They found out that the organically grown potatoes and kiwi fruit and salads does have about 40% more antioxidants when we compare this with the food grown by conventional ways. And interestingly, the animal reared on those farms have better quality milk, has got better level of antioxidants. That's to me is something that we simply cannot ignore. There's something good in organic food, and as you all be aware, that antioxidants has been linked with cancer, ischemic heart disease and a stroke. And maybe that if you eat organically grown food, and it'll be good for you, you're going to live longer, have a healthier life, and it's good for the environment as well.
Healthy Hearts has gone abroad in a very big way, and it has persuaded 160,000 farmers in India to be able to grow organic food so that it is culturally sensitive when on sale in the United Kingdom. This is a huge achievement, 160,000 farmers in 14 regions. I'm delighted to be a patron, and I want to particularly pay tribute to the chairman of our organisation, Tony Deep, MBE, for the wonderful work that he does. So I'm very happy to endorse the excellent work of Healthy Hearts.